we're gonna record this recipe, y'all.
Why didn't you tell me you're starting it?
Because that's the best way to do it. And besides, you're in a grumpy mood.
I'm not grumpy. Hi, you guys.
even when they don't want to do it, you still do it. Unless you know, pissing them off, then calm down.
Put this in the fridge, please.
But you gotta make it a special event, meaning you gotta make it nice and fun. Make the person smile, make the person laugh. I'm talking about my wife. She's in a little bit of a mood today because she did not want to record this recipe.
Because it's a lot.
And I think it's cool to do this stuff, and we both can't have attitudes, and that doesn't get nothing done, and that's not productive. And my goal is to be productive.
So far, I have red onion sauteing in some vegetable broth. You can put this away. Wait. Oh wait, I might need more.
I can tighten it. You don't have to tighten it.
So I just added some minced garlic to it.
I like how she's smiling now, but like 5 minutes ago, her face was like frown. Get it in there. Can I put this in there? Can I put this in there?
Yes, you can put that in there.
This is just...
Oh, actually, you have to put that in first. Chickpeas and green chilies. Diced green chilies. So what we're doing is we're trying to find recipes that we can use up. We have a table right here in front of me that has a boatload of coconut milk, jams, condiments, cans of jackfruit.
And I need the meals to be delicious.
Cans of corn, cans of beans. We're getting rid of all this stuff. So this is a can of green chilies.
Emphasis on delicious.
And we used the canned chickpeas. So we're going to stir that together with some taco seasoning that I made myself. Taco seasoning. Not all of it. Sprinkle it. Because it has cayenne pepper and stuff in it. You don't want it to be too spicy.
So don't watch me. Go to the next step.
So...
She just said she got to do everything. That's right. I'm ratting you out.
I said I didn't want to make the recipe because when the recipes have too many steps, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I mean, I don't mind doing it for us, but I don't want to do it on camera. Just too many parts. So this is...
She's perfectionist in her whole little way.
I'm not a perfectionist at all. I just don't want to do it. Oh, this was open.
Go back to that.
I just mopped my floor.
Go back to that stressed out video. When we was cooking.
Whatever. So now I just seasoned my floor. Put some of this in there, poultry seasoning. Okay. And as you guys know, we don't really follow directions well.
That's right. Throw under the bus.
I'm not using the measurements for the ingredients.
I'm normally pretty good with that anyway.
Of not using directions?
No, what seasoning? I'm normally pretty good.
Right, with that. And not using directions. Did you put it in?
Not using directions. She had to say all of that. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
So I will link the recipe in the description in case anybody wants to make it. Basically, it's going to be nachos with a can of chickpeas. I put the green chilies in there, a sauteed red onion, and we're going to put this mushroom medley in there as well. But first, we need to crush those chickpeas once they get heated up a little bit. So let's see what I can do while you're doing that. So we didn't use any vegan butter. I just used the vegetable broth to saute the onions. I'm also using more veggie broth to coat the pan to smash the chickpeas.
Y'all just saw that.
You dropped some on the floor?
One of the chickpeas jumped out of the pot.
Oh, diced celery. Okay. Green onion. I already cut my green onion.
Put that in now?
Nope. That's for the garnish before it goes in the oven. Okay. So the crushed chickpeas. So we need the potato masher, which should be in this drawer.
Just clean it off.
It's already clean.
Clean it off.
It's already clean.
No. No.
and just start smashing them. They don't have to be like smashed completely like mashed potatoes. I want to taste it. Let me.
This is why she didn't want to be on camera.
Smash them. Get in there.
You don't have nothing else to do, do you?
Yes. So it calls for a Himalayan pink salt, but this might be salty. So taste this. Put some more of this.
But you know, I don't really like spicy too much.
It's actually not that spicy.
But you see that until you get crazy with it.
It's not that spicy. So we did that. So once those are smashed, then we'll add the mushrooms and cook it some more. We'll put a splash in there of this. Helps it smash easier, so they're not so dry. The chickpeas can be a little dry.
Oh, that's done.
Are you happy with that consistency? Because this is our meat, remember?
Well, the mushroom's gonna act as meat for me.
They're both the meat.
I don't like chickpeas, so I don't really care.
That's why you gotta season them to your liking. Let me taste. It tastes good. Let me dump this in. So now we're putting the mushroom medley in. It's a mix of a bunch of different mushrooms that we bought at the grocery store. All mixed together.
Do I need this again?
And let's see, Ron really wanted to make this recipe too, because he just came home from work. And he doesn't like to do a lot when he first gets home. He likes to like relax a little bit. So I know he really was hungry and wanted to make this recipe.
That, and it's a new year, it's a new me. Productivity needs to happen, and it will not get happen if we both sitting in the house grumpy.
It will not get happening.
It won't be. It won't happen. Videos won't go up. So I've already did the grumpy 2 people. That doesn't work. So productivity, that means someone has to balance it out. You gotta balance each and everything out when you're, you know. So, like I said before, when you have somebody that don't want to do videos,
Who that?
you.
Who that?
And then when you have someone that don't mind doing videos at any given time, then the grumpy me doesn't work. So I'm turning over a new leaf. Do I want to sit here and do this? I'll be honest with y'all. No. But I'm hungry, number 1, and number 2, I want to make videos.
So this calls for a cheese sauce, but I did not.
You want to try it again?
Oh, we do have calls for coconut milk. Okay, I thought I was crazy.
You are. You want to try it again or no? Put the coconut in first.
No, that doesn't go in there just yet.
Oh.
Do you want to taste it?
Nope, I will not taste anything until the food is done.
Alright. So this calls for a cheese sauce of coconut milk, smoked paprika, nutritional yeast, and tapioca flour, and vegan cheese.
Bring it on with me.
So
That's the way it looks.
open up this bad boy.
Gotta pour it in there?
Nope, in the pot. I have to make the cheese sauce. You can sit that to the side. Or actually, you can pour this. Actually, you can pour this in and start incorporating. This is buffalo sauce and vegan mayo. It's just stirred together to make the sauce. Ooh. So they're going to be buffalo top nachos.
What is this made out of?
Frank's Red Hot wing sauce, buffalo wing sauce, and vegan mayo.
I think y'all probably want to see that, because I would want to see that when somebody poured that in there. I would want to see this. Woo-hoo. I don't know what happened, y'all. I think I turned it off by mistake.
Oh man.
I don't know what happened. Look what she did to the phone. What happened here?
The coconut milk exploded.
I don't know what happened there, y'all. I don't know what happened. I think I turned it off. I don't know what I did, but it's recording again.
Alright, so coconut milk.
So you want to tell them again, just in case, what that sauce was again?
Yes, Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce and vegan mayo.
Because I don't know if I showed y'all that, and I won't be able to.
Oh, you don't know if it recorded?
I don't until I go back and look.
I'm gonna put some paprika in this.
Am I leaving this on the fire?
Nope, you can take it off, but I want to taste it again.
Yeah, you guessed it.
What?
You're a tasting fool.
Mmm. Mmm. So good.
Where am I gonna put this up?
Put it in the back. Nutritional yeast.
She animated now. Wait a minute. Oh, you putting all that in there?
In the pot.
In the pot. Okay. So are we using this, or are you gonna put it in?
No, in this pot.
Okay.
So let's see. Coconut milk, paprika,
Can I put it on?
nutritional yeast,
Put it on the fire or no?
tapioca flour. Let me get the tapioca flour. And we have stuff over here we never even opened yet. Like, we have so many things.
That's because we don't know nothing about that vegan life.
This is the stuff we even had before then, though.
So that means we know about it. We just don't want.
We buy too much shit.
We just don't want to do it.
Put it on the stove. And I had these in the freezer.
What is it going to be, like a paste?
It's supposed to be a cheese sauce.
Do we necessarily need that?
Maybe not, but we're gonna have it now.
Am I stirring this more?
The back pot?
No, this.
No, you can dump it in. And we have these.
Even with the lumps?
Yeah, put it in there. And we have these
Yeah, put
these
it in
things
there.
that we have, and we had it in the freezer for a while. It hasn't expired yet, though. We're gonna use it.
What's
Like I told you guys, we're not about to throw food away.
What's
We're gonna
a
finish all these ingredients that we have laying around here. It's gonna get to good use.
How am I stirring this?
So we got everything in there except for the cheese.
What kind of cheese is that?
Cheddar cheese crumbles. They're made from coconut oil.
How am I stirring that? Let me use this.
You can use the same spatula you used for the meat.
Let me use this.
No,
Why not?
because it's too much.
Too much of what?
And it's not silicone. You want it to slide off.
Yeah, because that's sliding off.
You want me to lick it clean?
Because that's sliding off.
I don't like your tone.
I like my tone.
All right, let's see what else. Let me clean my phone off real quick.
Oh yeah, it exploded, right?
The coconut milk, yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that again. I don't know.
Okay. So it says chickpeas in a pan, add the shredded oyster mushrooms, combine together, add the poultry seasoning, taco mix optional, taco seasoning which we added until soft, add in buffalo sauce, vegan mayo, combine everything together until fully combined, set aside. Make the cheese sauce, combining coconut milk, tapioca flour, smoked paprika, nutritional yeast, whisk until combined with no lumps. Pour the cheese sauce into a hot pan and whisk it off and on until the sauce is thick like nacho cheese. Do you want to use a whisk?
I'm fine.
Is it getting melty? Turn the gas up a little.
Not yet. It's getting there. I don't think we need to turn it up anymore.
Alright, so while that's doing that, I'm going to load up the chips. So, trying to think what pan I'm going to use for this. Think this is too big? Do you want them to overlap or no?
No. That's fine.
That's fine.
You break it, you bought it.
Mm-hmm. We haven't used this pan in a long time, so I'm going to give it a quick wash out.
Wash you out.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either.
So how'd your juice do you this morning?
It was fine once I did what I had to do. Well, we can't talk while that's running.
So I made, the juice I made last night, was beet with raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries.
Well, once I did my business in the bathroom, I was okay.
And, I don't know, beets are so strong.
Yeah, meaning dirt. Tastes
like dirt.
Tastes like dirt.
Yeah. So strong. So, we have one I can show you, see? But the color's so pretty, right? That color is so pretty. So a couple of them, I just used a whole bunch of leftover fruit. We're gonna eat all the fruit that we have in the fridge before we buy anything else. And we've got some of this, some of that in there. So one of those containers has apples with some lemons and limes, some strawberries, some cherries. I just took a whole bunch of different fruit and just piled them in with those beets. Just trying to clean out the fridge and get rid of all the fruit. So I'm gonna...
You want to turn this a little bit while I show them what we have so far?
Turn what? Stir it?
Yeah, you want to keep... What'd I say?
Turn it.
Turn it. You want to come turn this over?
Yes, give me a second.
It's getting thicker though. But the cheese hasn't melted completely. But it's getting thicker.
Oh, why don't you just take that over and show it to them?
I'd rather bring it over.
Let me taste this. It looks like cheese.
It is cheese. Cheese sauce, that is.
Tastes like cheese.
What you about to do?
Put some more in this.
Why? That's a lot.
It wasn't a lot. It was a little sprinkle.
It's a lot. What is that anyway?
Nutritional yeast.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Well, when we first started doing the vegan thing, I bought it thinking, you know, this is what all the vegans are. This is what all the vegans, and I put some sumac in there, just because I like the taste. This is what all the vegans are buying. Nutritional yeast. We need it. But in reality, we don't need it. So when it's done, I'm not buying it anymore.
Now explain to me why we don't need it.
So it says it's good to supplement for your B12 because a vegan diet doesn't really have a lot of B12 in it. Okay. So it's good to supplement your diet to get B12, but I don't think that we need that anymore. We're not gonna buy it anymore after that. After it's gone.
But you're not telling me.
I think it's good, like if you're gonna make something like this, like a cheese sauce or something like that, which is what I'll be using it for. And I think this is good. That's what I'll be using it for, to make cheese sauces and things. But I'm not gonna just sprinkle it on my food like some people do. So we just got these multi-grain chips. Now this is something we didn't already have at home. We had to actually go out and buy these for this recipe. I'm not going to put them all because you have to think this is not going to last the next day.
I'm going to eat.
Okay. Whatever we don't eat, it'll just go.
Next.
So, we have to put that in here.
So I hold it, you put it in there.
Start over here.
Don't look like you made enough.
I made enough. Come back up here.
Let's get in this corner.
This is spread out.
Let's get in there. Don't worry about where it is. Just pour it in there.
No, I want it up here.
Come on, let's get this side. You burn up the top a lot.
Because you're not getting over there. I want to evenly distribute it so that we can go backward if we need to.
So the cheese sauce is for. Where do you want to go now?
Over here. I have to tell you guys, as I said, I didn't want to do this because there's just too much to do for one person. And he had to remind me, like, you're not doing this by yourself. Like, we're doing it together. You choose to do everything. You don't have to do everything.
It's maturity, man. I'm growing in my older age, and I'm just learning how to be more mature. I wasn't mature when I was younger, and you just have to realize to deal with any and everybody, including your wife, your moms, your father, your own kids. You just have to be able to learn how to deal with people, even when you don't want to deal with them. Even when you don't want to deal with them. And that may sound bad, but it's the truth. Even if you don't want to deal with them. I don't care if it's your own kids you don't want to deal with, your own wife you don't want to deal with. When you want something done and you need two people to do it, you just have to deal with that personality.
Gonna finish this salsa that was in the refrigerator from, like, I think 2 weeks ago. Gonna just finish this off. Perfect opportunity to get rid of it.
Does it call for that in the recipe?
Nope. I'm just getting rid of it.
Come on, man. Now you just messed it up.
With nachos,
come on.
The wetter the better.
No. Come on, man. Brother, I'm hungry.
It won't take long. This has to go in the oven still, remember?
I understand that, but now you're putting something on there that doesn't require what it needs. Remember what happened with the other crap we made?
He's talking about the flatbread.
Come on,
the
man.
other crap we made. So this can go in the trash. And I spilled half my celery in the sink. Diced celery.
Pressure.
I just didn't realize the top wasn't on. You can't have buffalo without celery.
Are you putting this on?
I am. Oh, won't we put it on after the cheese?
Alright.
Just restirring it since it's
settled.
Yeah. Drizzle. Drizzle, drizzle. Mmm.
That's thick.
And the funny thing is, the recipe called for 2 cups of the coconut milk. I only did a cup. Because I knew it was going to be a lot for us. Let me scrape it. Want to taste it?
I already told you I don't want to taste anything until it's all done.
Fine. So, oven should be at 425. And then this is just the green onion or scallions, however you want to call it.
Skeletons?
Scallions.
Skeletons.
Alright, now I'm going to just pop this in the oven.
No more.
I know, I just wanted to get rid of it though. I'm just going to throw that little bit away. Okay, this is going in the oven. In the oven. And we'll be back after these messages.
After these messages.
Yeah.
They see you. It's fun.
No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Alrighty.
To be continued. We are back. Wife getting it out now, unless you want me to do it.
So it only required at 425 for 5 to 10 minutes. It's just really to heat everything up. And looks delicious. Let me take a photo. Oh. You gonna show them before we try it out? It looks delicious. And like I said, this was from a recipe from a girl on Instagram called One Great Vegan. One Great Vegan. One is spelled out. And no hyphens or underscores or anything. And if I can do it, I'll link it in the description. So let's taste it.
So while my wife is trying that, I got a quick thought in my mind, because people are going to be watching this video and they're going to be like, man, he was, going in on his wife and he was just throwing her under the bus. No, I was just giving examples to let you guys know, regardless of what the personality is, if you have a goal in life, whether it's to succeed with your family or friends, or you have to deal with personalities. Personalities are going to be good. Personalities are going to be bad. If you want to achieve, it doesn't necessarily have to do with money all the time. It can just be a better relationship with your friends, or family, or wife, or kids. You have to deal with those moments, even when you don't want to. When I came in and I told my wife I was going to record this, she was like, I don't want to do that. And I saw it in her face. But you have to be able to just go, you know what? There's no need to have an attitude. If you can't handle it, you walk away from it. Don't say a word. But if you're trying to make things happen, whether you're trying to make it happen by yourself or make it happen with someone, I'm trying to make it happen with my wife and by myself as well, just like she does her solo videos. So if I'm in one of those moods, I would expect her to just go ahead and do her video. She said, well, being that you're not going to be in it, husband, just set it up for me. Or better yet, just show me how to set it up and I'll do it myself. And I'd be like, okay, because the more and more you give out more positive vibes, that person has no choice but eventually to come along with that positivity. And I don't care how stubborn they are. I don't care how much of the asshole they are. And even if their negativity, you can eat that there. You don't have to give it to me.
It's
you don't have to, sometimes you don't even have to deal with it. You can just be quiet. But if it's eating you up, you don't have to go at somebody with a whole bunch of negativity, because negativity and negativity doesn't work out. So when someone's giving you a lot of negativity, give them positivity right back. And it's hard. I am a big bowl of negativity that's turned into a positive person. Now I still got that down dirty underneath, you understand? But I've been that way a long time. I'm trying to be a better person overall. Mind, body, spirit, soul, everything. So when I come in and my wife is in a shitty attitude, okay, not my problem. My problem is to try to get her back bubbly again. That's my problem. And guess what? Later on, if it matters enough, later on down the line in that day or the next day, and I go, hey, what was wrong with you Tuesday? Or what was wrong with you Sunday? You want to talk about it? She said, no, you got to be old enough and mature enough. Let's forget about the old enough. You got to be mature enough to just say, okay, and walk away from them. Because trust me, all that matters. Starting this YouTube channel in the very beginning, her being upset, I'm being upset because she's not making videos with me and nothing's getting done, there's no productivity happening, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. So either you're going to make things happen or you're not. So that's for all the people that's going to go, oh, why is he like that towards his wife? No, I was just trying to make a point for myself, not to y'all, that you can turn that around. You can turn that frown upside down. You can. And if they're mature enough, that's key. If they're mature enough, if they care about you enough, and if, you know, because I'm tired, my wife is tired. Just because she's not doing anything physical, that doesn't mean she's not tired. I can come home from work, she can be sitting down all day doing her work. Guess what? I can't say, oh, she ain't tired. She just was sitting down all day using her brain. That's not for me to judge. If she's tired, she's tired. Same thing for me. So you have to show some consideration. I knew she didn't want to do it, and I just came in with a positive attitude, and if she would have said no, then I just would have left it alone, and this video would have never been made. This is just for the people that just was gonna say, man, he didn't have to treat his wife this way. Why? In the comment section, you were mean. I'm just trying to show myself that I'm improving as well.
And also I have to say that this is delicious, first of all, and that Ron does really try to meet me where I am. And he even said, you know, I realized, he said, you got an attitude, you're cranky. And I was like, you know why? Because I feel like I have to do everything. When I have a video, it's on my phone, the recipe's on my phone, I'm doing everything. He said, you don't have to do everything. Who said you had to do everything? And I think sometimes as women, we always do that. Like, we don't have to do everything. We have a partner who can help us and do stuff for us and with us. And we take that on ourselves, and then we have an attitude. He never said I had to do everything. I decided that I needed to do everything, and then I had an attitude about it. So it's good when you've been with your partner for a long time, or even if you haven't been with them for a long time, if you can just recognize what they need and what their attitude means instead of just internalizing it and making it about yourself. I think that's really important, and I thank you for that. Do you want this? Or if not, I'm going to eat it.
Go for it. So that's all for today. I just wanted to throw that out there. I understand some people still will not get it. That's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Long as it's on there, I said my piece. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going, and I know where I want to be. And I hope you guys come along for the ride.
Bye.
Peace.